Hey all, welcome back. Now today the first thing I want to do, I think, is check this fretboard is proper and nice and flat. So I think more or less is, I think there's a tiny high spot near the middle. It's very small, but it's there nevertheless, so I want to make sure that's not there. It is just now somewhere round about the middle here, so I think that's the first thing I'll deal with. Get that nice and flat. We'll start there and then see where we go from there. So I've got the binding channel done, except for that tail end there obviously. I've got to notch that for the access. And my intention is to use yew wood as for the binding. Initially I was thinking about doing ebony, so it looked like it's got blind fret slots, and I thought, I think the yew would be quite smart there. It'll sort of, everything will be Brazilian mahogany on the bottom with yew on the top sort of thing from the side. And it'll also have a nice contrast with the ebony board. Anyway, next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to radius the board. I'm going to do that next, get the radiusing done, and then once I've done the radiusing I'll deepen the fret slots, and then I'll finally glue the binding on. Look at my hair, it's been inside the hat. Hat hair. So I've got a 16-inch radius beam, which I'm going to start with. According to the blurb, the technical specs and stuff, the bridge is 430mm radius and the nut is 400, which kind of basically equates to 16-inch, more or less. So that's what I'm going to do, 16-inch radius. Initial radius is now done. Now I'm going to move up through grits with this smaller block. It's on the 110 now, so that was the 80, so 110 now. I need to think about fret markers, and of course, being a 7-string, it's got a fret right up the middle, so you can't put it up the middle. So I think I want to be roughly about there-ish. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Put them like that. No, keep it right. So up to the 12. There. Well, this one disappears. There you are. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Did it. Then this side. I'm trying to do like the talking part of the video, and I keep losing track of what I've said because I make a boob and then I have to sort of I go redo it again, and then but I can't remember what I have and haven't said. So it's really messy. I'll show you this. This is what the inside of my head looks like. Just that's what I'm dealing with. This is what goes on in my brain every day. So I do get a bit fuddled sometimes. Anyway, fret markers are all in. They're not just cut out. I am going to undercut the heel, but I've left it just now because it gives me the shelf to put the binding on. So that'll be good. The binding I'm intending to bend on the soldering iron. That's with an L because we're in the UK. Because the main shaft of it is about the right diameter. So I think that should just perfect for getting this curve round here. Hopefully. Yeah. And plan so far is to end the binding just right at the edge of the cutout here, and then just sort of tidy it all up and round it off and things. But that'll be pretty good. Anyway, the fret markers. Now, I thought did lots of measuring stuff, measured other guitars, checked things out, and thought, right. So I worked out roughly I want to come in about 6.5 millimeters from the edge of the board. So what's happened is this side I've done 6.5 millimeters from the edge. This side I've done 7.5 millimeters from the edge. But thinking about it, the low B string is quite fat and the high E string is quite skinny. So it actually makes sense to do that, because overall it should theoretically work out better. I mean, we'll find out when it comes to stringing it all up and stuff, but yeah, it might end up being a genius accident. I don't know yet. Anyway, I'm going to go in the house and get warm, and then come out back to this tomorrow or Saturday. Get the binding, sort that out. So there we have it. I've put some mineral spirits on the headstock to see how it looks. It's quite smart. I like it, it's quite busy. These fret markers, I'm not sure. They do look kind of blue in the light. But inside the shed they look kind of black. So I'm kind of on the fence at the moment. I'll see how I feel. I might end up drilling them out though and putting my usual aluminium tubing fret markers in. But yeah, it's all looking quite nice though. It's all looking pretty good. Pretty smart, so hopefully it all ends up still looking nice when I've finished. Anyway, lots to do still. Undercut the heel, get the frets in, carve the neck, logo, all that good stuff. But I'll leave that for another video. I'll call this one here. So thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed it. And as usual, feel free to like, comment, etc. And I'll see you all again real soon. Cheers!